Okay, 6 hours.
Yeah.
But you have a high-speed train also here.
Yeah. Even in a high speed, but now we have radars everywhere, so sometimes you could even do it before, in 4 hours, but you must go really, really fast. Is 1,000 meters high.
No. So which one is this? Valencia? Where is Valencia?
What is?
These oranges, no? Orange and...
now is the season of oranges, and normally they come from Valencia.
Yeah, so how far is from here?
Valencia, 3 hours.
Yes, it's
3
very
hours by
famous.
car, yeah. And by train, 2 hours.
I think that is virtually free over there, huh?
Yeah.
All the trees are having plenty.
So over there, all that rocky range is what we call the Pre-Pyrenees. Pre-Pyrenees is that rocky range that is before the Pyrenees. The Pyrenees, the natural border between France and Spain. Yeah. So that rocky range, the Pyrenees, is 420 kilometers long. Goes from the Mediterranean Sea to the Atlantic Ocean. And over here we have some snow. Yeah, some ski resorts.
So I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it correctly. So there is a place called Andorra or something.
Andorra.
Like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Andorra is between France and Spain, or in
it's a skiing resort.
It's a ski resort.
So right now, if we go, we can find snow over there.
Yep.
Oh. So how far it is from here?
From here, 2 hours and a half. Andorra, yeah. It's a lovely place.
Montserrat, early morning, around 8:45 আমরা এসে গেছি।
It's a holiday. What is interesting about San Michael Cross, San Michael Chapel, is down the cross, if you follow the shape, there is another chapel. That's the Holy Chapel over there. You see that one? It's right there. We have a cloud to the right, that's to the wrong. Yeah? That's the Holy Chapel. So the legends say that, well, for the legends, you can see there is a path. There is a path that goes to the Holy Chapel, follows the shape of the mountain that goes to the Holy Chapel. So if you take this path, comes from the monastery, you go all the way down to the Holy Chapel. Before right into the Holy Chapel is the Holy Cave. Is what the legends say that the Black Madonna was found in. The legends say that it was the year 900. Some shepherd boys were around this area, and they follow a strong light coming from the sky, pointing into that cave. They went inside, they saw the sculpture, and they tried to take it out of the mountain. But this sculpture got heavier and heavier. So this was understood as a sign, as a miracle, not to take it out. Okay? But nowadays, the sculpture of the Black Madonna is right over there, in the back part of the basilica from the 15th century. I'm going to tell you later a little bit about the history of this place, yeah? But it's from the 15th century, the back part. But the building on the right-hand side is much newer. This building, I don't know if you heard about La Escolaria de Montserrat, is a boys school choir, yeah? There are 50 boys studying here. They ages between 9 and 14 years old. They receive intellectual education, like in school, but they also receive instrumental education. So when they finish their studies, they at least have to know how to play properly 2 instruments, mandatory piano, and a second one can be like violin, cello, guitar, another. Okay, so really good guys here. Okay, so but I'm gonna explain a few more things later on. Let's go that way, take some photos, all right? And if you want me to take photos, just let me know. Pardon? No, the road begins on the other side. That's a nice photo for Instagram. So, St. George is our patron saint, yeah? And the legend says that a princess was kept by a dragon. He was a warrior, he killed the dragon, from the blood of the dragon grew a rose, he gave it to the princess, and then you can imagine what happened later, okay? So here, the 23rd of April, the Dia de San Jorge, the day of St. George, is a tradition that we give roses to our girlfriend, or our lover, or our wife, or our mother, or sister. Yeah, it's a tradition. But it's also a tradition that we receive a book. All right, why a book? I understand the rose, but why a book? Okay, because 2 things. First one, the 23rd of April is the International Day of the Book. Okay? And the second one, it is said that William Shakespeare and Miguel de Cervantes, the writers, they both died the same day, and it was the 23rd of April, but the year 1616, also 400 years ago. So as you can see, this guy, St. George, you can see the chest, you can see the face, you can see the eyes, they're concave. The artist, Subirats, wanted to give this impression that if you walk in front of the sculpture is following you with his eyes. It's like Mona Lisa. Yeah, it doesn't matter where you are, he's following you all the time. I've been here so many times, he doesn't care about me, so maybe if you walk a little bit, he follows you. Okay? So he's after me. Bishop, his name was Bishop, decided to build it up here. But up here there were already 4 chapels already built. One of them was Our Lady Chapel and was located right over there, one of the sides of the cloister. I'm going to explain you a little bit later about the cloister, but one of the sides, just remember, a small chapel, Our Lady Chapel over there. So remember the legend, when the guys found the Black Madonna, they put it inside the small chapel. Okay? And it was there for hundreds of years. Okay, so what happened? So the monastery grew every time more and more because lots of pilgrims came to the mountain, because lots of miracles were to do. And all those pilgrims, they gave money, silver, gold, and that's the reason why it grew every time more and more. Until we had an unfortunate war with Napoleon. The French guy, yeah, Napoleon troops came here. He wanted to, well, you know that Napoleon wanted to conquer Portugal. On his way down to Portugal, he thought, okay, why don't I conquer Spain? So 2 of the main cities on his way down from France to the center, to Madrid, one of the 2 of the main cities, one of them is Girona, and the other one is Barcelona. So both cities were taken by Napoleon. So Montserrat was located almost in the middle. So in just only one day, Napoleon destroyed 15 chapels as well, part of the basilica. Okay, so everything is rebuilt in this area. Okay, so what happened? So after this war, that was between 18 and 1812, the monks decided to rebuild this area. But it wasn't like this when the monks decided to rebuild it. So you can see the facade, the tower, all this area. All this area was rebuilt back in 1950. Okay, so as you can see, the facade, rounded the stones everywhere. So when they made it, they took the material from the mountain. We didn't bring the material from where, so we already had it here. Every single one of those balconies, they mean something. They are saying something. So from left to right, you can see written underneath, Sanctus Benedictus Europa Pater. So Sam is in Latin. Saint Benedict is the father of Europe, is the patron of Europe. It's also the patron of the Benedict monks that live there. The balcony in the middle, it looks like it's the proclamation of the Dome of Our Lady by Pope Pio the 12th. That was back in 1947. Yeah? The balcony on the right hand side, you can see a guy standing in the middle. That one represents St. George. Yeah, not that one, the one. And you can see written underneath as well, Catalunya será cristiano o no será. Catalonia will be Christian or not. So we are strong believers, okay? So, but that guy, that St. George is surrounded by monks. So remember here, back in 1936, 1939, we had the Spanish Civil War. Yeah, you know that Franco, yeah, the dictator. So at that time, there were two political sides, the Republicans and the nationalists, the militars. So at that time, the church was in the middle. They wasn't, yeah, they didn't decide properly where to go, and they decided to stay on the side of the power, of the militar. So for that decision, the Republicans, they went mad and they took the monastery. So 23 of the monks, they were living here at that time, they were killed by the Republicans, okay? That was between 1937, 1938, okay? So that one is a kind of a representation of St. George gathering all those 23 monks. They were killed. Also called the atrium. An atrium back in Roman times used to be a very important place inside a Roman house. Always at the main entrance, without roof, people used to gather around and talk about important things here. So this one is pretty similar to one that we have in the Capitolio of Roma, in Rome. That one in Rome was made by Michelangelo in the 16th century. But this one was made in the 18th century, okay, by a monk. But both Capitoli, both atrium, they share something in common. They have something in common. And it's like a black point in the middle, a black center over there. It is said that from that black point, from that center, it feels a kind of a magic energy. We know that because John Paul II, the Pope, came here back in 1980. He had a special mass inside the basilica. On his way to the basilica, he stood on that black point. He prayed for a while. And after that, he said that he could feel this energy, this magic energy. That's the reason why people come, when they come here, they pray, they raise their hands, and this magic energy. I've been there, and I haven't levitated, so it's up to you. You want to try, maybe you feel this energy. Over here, what we have, all this area, we are on the ground floor. We have the first, the second, the third, and the fourth floor. What they are rooms and offices. As I told you earlier, the schools, the school over there, the voice school, yeah, choir. So some of them, they teach them, and some of them, they are teachers. And some of them, they teach as well at university in Barcelona. So they have special rooms and offices and study books, because over here on the second floor is where they have the library. They have more than 300,000 books, lots of books they have. So also, behind me, you can see the facade of the basilica, the bricks, the columns, the base of the columns. They are made again of these rounded stones. But this part is new, the facade, and the facade is new. Yeah, but we couldn't see that.
No, por favor. No, no, por favor.
Me encanta la de la salida del sol.
The trees, they're growing right from the water.
La salida del sol, que chula.
Trees, they're growing
Mira
from
la salida del sol.
Yeah, some parts is a very soft soil. Yeah. This is the viewpoint, Montserrat. There's the monastery. Yeah, again we can see the Pyrenees, the snow on top of the mountains. Yeah. Yeah, so, but what is interesting here, it's also the shape of the mountain. Yeah, these rounded stones everywhere. So some of them, they look like animals. So we have three summits over here on the left-hand side, just in front of us. Yeah. So you can tell me what animal looks like the one in the middle.
It looks like elephant.
Lovely. So we call that one the elephant. Yeah. Then on our left-hand side, it looks like a face of is another animal. Looks like a face of a gorilla, a monkey.
Gorilla?
Yeah. So we call that one the monkey. So we have the monkey, we have the elephant, and then it's not an animal. The big one on the right-hand side, it looks like an Egyptian
Mummy.
mummy. So we call that one the mummy. Okay. So nobody came early this morning and carved the rock. Okay. So this has been done
All
naturally.
naturally,
Yeah. The water, the wind, ice has been eroding this rock for millions of years, and well, we have these lovely shapes in this area. Okay. We also have parrots, we have bishop, we have pregnant, we have lots of faint rocky shapes in the middle of the mountain. But it's also interesting, all this area, because we have chapels up here. I told you about 15 chapels, yeah, spread on top of the mountain. So right on the corner, over there, we can see with the gray roof, yeah, one chapel. That one is San Dime Chapel. But there is another one, a little one, with a brown roof attached to the rock, a little bit on the left. Yeah, you can see that one there. That is the Holy Cross Chapel. So we have San Dime's Holy Cross Chapel. So those chapels, they are private ones. Only the monks can go to those chapels. And the monks, they have a special stairway that go all the way up to that area from behind the
it
cloister.
doesn't have a lift.
Pardon?
It doesn't have a lift.
No, they have to walk. Yeah, they have to walk between the rocks over there, the green area. Yeah, that line over there. There are some stairs, so they take the stairs and go to that area. But there is also another one, another chapel over there, like a proper house. That one there, that is on the left-hand side. That one is San Benet's house. So there is a guy keeping that house. It's like a kind of a shelter. Okay, so I told you about this is a place where rock climbers come here, lots of hikes everywhere. So if you want to stay there overnight, this guy gives you accommodation, food, so you can stay there for just a couple of days. Okay, so just take some photos. All right, in a couple of minutes we're going to go inside and explain to you the geological formation of this mountain. All right, that it's a kind of a pipe, a rain pipe. It was carved in the rock to collect. When it rains, it goes to the rain pipe and it goes as well to the water container. So the same system was in the chapel and inside any single one of those chapels that behind me, they have pulled the carbon rock to collect the rainwater with these cuts in the rock, making a kind of a rain pipe. Okay, so it was the way to get this water. Okay, water and food. So that was good. All right. So we can see as well from here. So yeah, we can see some guys. You see the elephant?
At the top now.
Yeah, on top of the elephant there are two. I think there are one, two.
At the back of the
two or
elephant,
three
yeah.
guys there. Okay. People climbing the elephant, people on top of the elephant. So, all right. So yeah, we're gonna start. Yeah, a little push up there, and then we start going down.
Barcelona in Spain. The background, this is the mountains of Montserrat. Very nice one. Wow. There is a helicopter ride also here. So he is studying in the school.
Yes.
So you are going to school in Poland.
Yeah, we
So what about the language?
one bit so okay. But it's too
Yeah, he is going to take IB
Oh,
education.
All right, yes, it's lovely view from here. Yeah. Really nice. Down and keep on walking. Yeah, until
Wow.
we reach the chapel. Okay?
Hello. Very sunny. Can you take a picture of us, please?
Yes.
Jitu, come.